Hey y'all, it's Sunshine with Sunny Crochet, and before I get into my video, I want to tell you about my sad news for the day. Y'all know how much my nails mean the world to me in my videos. Well, my nails are no longer. I don't know if I'll be able to get this to focus, but these two nails here now have nail rot, which will cause me to lose my fingers if I didn't take off my nails. So I have to say goodbye to my nails for a little while, and it's saddening. But this is just a warning that if you do have acrylics, please take them off and let them rest for a little while. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a world of heat. Like, these two nails are not gonna ever come back. I don't know that for sure, but they're pretty bad shape, and I know you can't see that, and I apologize. But low end budget camera. Okay, anyway, so here's my finished quilt. I got it finished. There's a lot of places I'm not happy with, but I tried to shove it through my machine and just do some outline stitching instead of hand tying it, and just did some outlines. It's got some pretty bad puckers and spots where I had to trying to shove it through the machine is so hard on my shoulders, and then I'd shove it through and then pull it, and so yeah, it was a real ordeal. And there's pots in it that I paid for doing it that way, but I don't know what else to do. My machine just can't handle it. But there's like this spot. There's a spot here. This is the back. It's just horrible. And a lot of y'all have asked me what machine I'm using to try to do this monstrous mess. Using a Walmart special. It's just a Brother. $75 at Walmart. I have no business using it to try to quilt, because it just doesn't work out. Let me sit my tushy down here so you can see what I'm looking at. The throat on it is next to nothing. Like, I can barely spread out my hand in it. And I don't have my tape measure anywhere close. So the throat on it's so hard. There's no electric stitches, which is fine, because I don't know how to use it anyway. This is the foot I use to make it happen. So, but what I have to do is I have to push it, and on this side I pull it, and I know that's probably what causes the pucker, but I don't know what else to do, guys. Thankfully I have a buyer that understands and doesn't mind my disastrous mess, but I think in some spots it did turn out pretty good. It turned out as best as it could. I just wish I could figure out why it's doing that. But like I said, the background's a little loud, but I don't care. I kind of like it. Even if my customer didn't buy this, I'd keep it. So, anyway, on to the next and see what else I can manage and figure out what to do, because I don't have any answers. And maybe a walking foot, I don't know. A new machine, definitely, but that's never going to happen. So, anyway, the only reason I have this machine is because way back several years when I started sewing, I was terrified of a sewing machine. I was going to try to hand sew everything because that's all I knew to do. Well, one of my crochet customers said, "You know what? I really believe in you, and I think you can handle it." And so she made an order, and it was $30 order. Well, like some of my customers do, they padded that amount because they believe that I don't charge enough, and I don't. But it ended up being a pretty padded money order. So she said, "I want you to go and buy you a machine." And at that time, I thought, well, okay, I'll get me a machine, and I don't really know what to get. I don't know where I'm going with this. So I bought this little guy. And you know what? I love her. I love this machine. She does what she needs to do. It's quilting that she just cannot handle. She's like, "Mom, I can't do this. And you're trying to make me do something." It's like trying to wade through swamp mud. It's just not happening. I can top piece all day long, but when it comes to trying to quilt, it doesn't happen. But this machine's been a dang good machine, and I love her. So, it's customers like that I appreciate so much, that they believe in me, that you know, they when they place an order. I've had, you know, like I said, it's a couple of folks that do that, and that means the world to me that y'all believe in me. And I'm not saying this so y'all would buy me a new machine, because I don't want a new machine. I'll tell you that right now. Please hear me. I do not want a new machine. The new machines are complicated. They scare the piss out of me, and I don't want one. So please don't take this as I'm begging for a new machine, because I'm not. I really do not want a machine. That's just not something I want. So please just keep that in mind, that I'm not doing that. I'm just letting you know the backstory to this one. So anyway, so far she's been really good and everything, and I really enjoyed her. But I would like to be able to at least try to straight line quilt without it bunching and everything. I don't know. And to send out quilts is so expensive. I did not realize how expensive it was. And I'm like, holy crap. So for now, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to keep practicing. I'm not giving up. And I'll get something figured out. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for letting me ramble like I always do. And I will talk to y'all later. Thank you.